Hey guys, Claire here, and today I'm going to share with you 3 of my favorite party dips. I love these because they're all really easy to make ahead. They actually last in your fridge for honestly like up to a week easily, and they're super delicious. And I just think that they're so much fun. The best part too is that all of them, if you add a little bit more lemon juice, a little bit more olive oil, even just water, they can become really beautiful sauces and vinaigrettes too. So they are very versatile and just super yummy too. All right, so the first one is kind of a variation on a pesto. So I have a grip of basil. I'd say this is about maybe like 2 handfuls worth. I have half of a lemon, 4 cloves of garlic, maybe like a third of a cup of blanched almonds. So blanched almonds are just almonds with the skins removed. A little bit of salt, and then some olive oil as well. So what I'm first going to do is honestly just put everything in a food processor and watch it go. So I'm gonna pull the leaves off of the stems. Cool, and once I get all of the leaves taken off of the stems, I'm gonna add the rest of the ingredients and blitz it. I don't know if you guys have tried to make pesto before, but one of the big issues with pesto is it oxidizes, so it turns brown really easily. So what I love about this recipe is by adding the lemon juice, you get this really great bright lemon flavor, but it also helps preserve the beautiful green color. All right, in go the garlic cloves, the blanched almonds, and a big fat pinch of salt. So now I'm just gonna puree this. And while I'm pureeing it, I'm going to drizzle in the olive oil. All right, here we go. All right, I'm just gonna scrape down the sides and then blend it again, just to get everything really nice and mixed in. So you'll see that this isn't like the thickest dip. This also isn't the thinnest pesto. I like this because it actually coats vegetables really beautifully. If you want it to be thicker, you totally can make it thicker. Just add more almonds to it. There we go. All right, first dip done. All right, the next one we're going to do is a white bean brown butter sage dip. Oh, so good. All right, so now on to the white bean dip. So I actually boiled my own beans for this. You can definitely use canned, but I love boiling my own because it's super easy. Like, you don't have to do anything really. You just put it on a pot and let it do its thing for 3 or 4 hours. But you end up getting just a really fabulous flavor, and you can control the flavors going into it. So I have my beans done, so those can just go straight in. And this is some of the reserved water, so if it needs to get thinned out, I'll just drizzle some of that in. So the next thing I'm going to do is actually brown my butter. Boop. So once that starts melting, I'm gonna add in a couple of sage leaves just to kind of give it that beautiful sage flavor. And this also looks really great for garnish on top. So while that browns, let's get started on this. I want it creamy and like a really nice puree. All right, let's see how the flavor is and if I need to add any salt. Yeah, I could use some salt. Oh, it smells so good. Something about just sage and butter. And then just as it gets perfectly brown, I pour it off. And this is really important. The butter will continue to brown in the pan, so you want to be careful. I'm gonna save a couple of these, but we can put like 2 or 3 directly into the white bean dip. So I definitely want to save some of the brown butter to go right on top. Oh yeah. Wow, that little bit of butter makes all the difference. This is so, so good. Okay, pouring it just into my bowl. Beautiful. Well, this looks stunning. So excited about it. All right, last dip coming up is a roasted eggplant roasted fennel dip. It's gonna be so good. If you don't know how to roast vegetables, I have featured this on the channel before, so you can check that video out. But basically, I just took the eggplant, halved it, the fennel, I cleaned and quartered it. This is 2 bulbs worth. And I just coated all of them in a little bit of olive oil, salt, pepper, roasted them at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for, honestly, until it looked like this, like until it was kind of golden brown, which I think is about like 25 minutes or so. So just kind of keep an eye on it. Once you hit the 20-minute mark, just check on it every 10 minutes. You just want it golden brown and tender. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is actually scrape the inside of the eggplant. It becomes really silky when you roast it, which I think is so beautiful. We don't want the skin in our dip. Fennel just gets popped in there along with the garlic. And then I'm gonna take some of the oregano leaves in there. Fresh oregano actually has a really nice strong flavor, so you don't need very much. It's probably about a half teaspoon's worth. And then for the parsley, I'm just gonna rip the leaves off. It's okay if you get some stem, you just don't want like a ton of it. Great. So now I'm going to puree this up and drizzle in some olive oil as I go. And because we're doing 3 dips, one of the dips I did was really pureed, super smooth, the white bean dip. This has kind of a similar color, so I'm gonna keep this one a little chunkier because, I don't know, I don't want it to all look identical. Okay. The fennel is super good in that. I'm gonna do a little pinch of salt. I'm gonna add just a tiny amount of balsamic vinegar to it. I think that'll give it a nice bit of punch. Well, I'm gonna plate this up and then try all of the dips. My 3 dips are done and they look really good. I'm excited to try them. So I've got an adorable baby purple carrot. This is gonna be so good. So I'm gonna try the pesto first. That's so good. Really bright, really zippy. I'm gonna do a cherry tomato roasted eggplant guy. That one's really good. And then a breakfast radish, I love radishes, into the white bean dip. Oh yeah. Radishes with that one, perfection. These are so good. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed learning how to make these 3 fresh and delicious dips. Please comment if you try any of them, like the video if you like it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.